Hello everyone, here we are in part 2 of the series about management. How can you become a better manager with little changes? And today it's all about time. What do you do with time? How can you deal with time? Part 3 will be about delegation, and that's going to be specifically dedicated to delegation. And today it's all about time. I've been working with hundreds and hundreds of managers, and I can tell you there is definitely a pattern, a recurrent pattern around time. The firefighting mode and the idea of a hamster running in a wheel, trying to run faster and faster to be able to catch up with everything he or she has to deal with, and it doesn't work. So let's stop. Stop the wheel, step out, and that's a good opportunity today to do this together. Let's step out of the wheel. What can you do differently in order to be back in control of what's happening? First, look at your diary. Look at your diary and look at how you go from one activity to another. Was it planned? Was it clearly planned in terms of timing, for example? You know your to-do list for the day, but how does it work? Do you have an hour for the first activity? And after an hour, what happens? Do you keep going until it's done? Or do you stop after an hour and replan the time you estimate is needed to complete the task? That makes a big difference here. As long as you don't put a frame around tasks, tasks are coming one after the other, pushing the next one, pushing the next one. And so you're working longer hours, you're bringing work at home, you're working weekends, but it never works the way you would like it to work. So framing is, in my opinion, the best solution in order to be back in control. So you arrive at work, what do? You jump on your emails, you start meeting the team, telling them what to do. They tell you already there's a problem, you should come and see, and you're already in the wheel. Every morning you should start with 5-10 minutes in your office, quiet, without anyone else, and without emails, phone calls, or anything. Just start planning. Planning your day is essential, even though you have to adjust along the way. Planning is essential. So your to-do list will take place in your diary. You're going to estimate how long you need for each task, and then you're going to stop and say, okay, can you visualize your day, how it's going to work, what you want to achieve, and adjust and center yourself with the right energy to start your day. If you start at the first minute stressed, God knows how it's going to go for the rest of the day. You're going to finish your day completely exhausted and with only half of your to-do list done. So take the time to plan your day, and then every 2 hours come back and readjust. The 5 minutes you're going to spend a few times a day to look at your diary, look at what you accomplished, what came up which was unexpected. This is going to change differently, not only the way it goes, but more importantly, the way you feel about your day. And at the very end of your day, come back to your office again. Look at the day, look backwards. How did it go? How was it? What did you accomplish? For what was not fully accomplished, is it replanned, rescheduled in your diary for tomorrow or another day, and how long you need for each task? I know it's constrained to proceed that way and put frame around everything, but that's the only way to be back in control. And acting rather than reacting is making all the difference. So it's really about a discipline and how bad do you want to be back in control? And in this case, if you really want to be back in control, give it a try. Give it 2 weeks. 2 weeks, 5 days a week. You're going to apply this method and see what it changes. And please, Post comments about that. Does it work for you? And we'll meet up again on part 3 for delegation. Thank you.